trigger warning, content is rated R.
Oh yeah, we get wild.
Yeah.
That's true. Thanks for joining us for another episode at Leftover Loves.
Yes.
Howdy ho, Becky Boo. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, May. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
What's been shaking? What's been happening for the last week?
It's been a pretty chill week, I would say. I mean, the weather's been quite dreadful.
It
There's
was
been, like, so many I got, well, you know, we talked this last time, but like terrible people in the ditch everywhere.
It's accidents galore.
Yeah.
I drive, so for the people who don't live in Edmonton, there's a big highway ring around the whole city.
Yeah.
It's called the Anthony Henday.
Yeah.
And every third or fourth, like, kilometer,
Yeah.
you want to say, there's a destroyed car in the
ditch.
ditch.
Yeah.
Just completely destroyed.
It was wild. Like, Jarrell, my husband, got stuck on QE2 coming home from Red Deer because they just shut down the QE2.
Oh,
He was just stuck.
Killer.
He was stuck there for 4 hours because I
That's
guess the
the
semi
one.
got turned sideways.
that's the one everyone dreads, honestly, because
I-
it's so bad.
Wild.
Yeah.
So, yeah, been a fun week. What about you?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel better, though,
Oh,
in
you're
regards to
feeling
the
bad?
weather,
Oh, yes, okay.
because it's
getting warmer.
nice.
Yeah, but it always does this. This is a little fake out. It's like, oh,
It's like,
it's
hey.
spring. Just joking. Actually, 6 more months of winter.
Yeah. That's true. Because February, we always get one big dump. No, in March,
February,
too.
we always get, like, not even snow, but, like, minus 50 for, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're like,
You walk outside in immediate pain.
yeah.
Your eyelashes freeze if
Freeze,
you have a
your
mustache and
eyes-
shit. It's like just...
Everything freezes, and it's so cold, and you can barely breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, it's just painful. I fucking hate the cold.
Oh, man, the worst 2 months of the year are January and February. Nothing
Yeah.
good happens in them. It's just cold. It's gross outside. It's sad. Fucking Christmas is over. There's nothing to look forward to. Turkey's not until October. I don't know.
Oh, fuck turkey anyways.
I love turkey.
I know, you're
You
weird.
only get turkey twice a year and you salvage it.
Gross.
No, it's so good.
I have turkey like once a month and I hate it.
Yeah, well, that must be so nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Ah, disappointing. Disappointing that you like turkey, gross sicko. And what about Valentine's Day?
What about Valentine's Day?
Okay.
You like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those gimmicky holidays that everything skyrockets in price.
Yeah.
Last year I went to be a cute little wife and to get Jarrell just like a rose for Valentine's Day, and it cost me like so sorry. My cat just decided to move my mic closer and adjust it for me.
She knew you were
Thank
doing
you,
a
Jacqueline.
fucking good job.
You're so sweet. Yeah, I went to go get him a rose, and I don't know. I think a normal rose like on non-holiday season is like $2, maybe $3 a rose. It was $10 for one singular fucking rose. Nothing special about it. It wasn't one of those like fancy forever roses. It was literally just a fucking red rose.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, sure, I'm still gonna do it because like love him, but
That honestly makes sense though. I mean, it's capitalism.
yeah, it's silly. And that makes me not love Valentine's Day because
It's true.
it's too much. But
It's not love, it's about the money,
Yeah.
honey.
that, and you know,
Yikes.
normally every year we go to like Fantasyland for like one night and do like a cute little theme room.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, because I guess Valentine's Day is falling on a holiday, which is Family Day,
Right.
they jacked the prices up at the Fantasyland, and you have to stay for 2 nights.
You have to stay for 2
It's
nights?
blocked out. You have to. I called them. They're like, no, you can't stay for one night. You have to do the whole weekend. And I was like, okay. And then instead of they always have like a Valentine's Day price where it's like $200 for like one night or whatever.
Right.
It's like $580
Holy shit.
per night.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, I mean, like, for people who don't know about the Fantasyland Hotel, to
Yeah.
give context,
It's like this fancy hotel that does themed rooms, and it's inside West Edmonton Mall.
and it's very pretty. It's very cool.
Is it?
I mean, you've been there like literally every single fucking year. I've
Yeah,
only
because
been there
it's-
once.
Yeah, well, it's because, well, they got these new rooms apparently. So I was like researching because me and Joel normally just stay in like one of the regular rooms that like have always been there.
Mm-hmm.
But they made these like luxury rooms now, and one of them's like a gothic princess room.
What?
Oh man, it's so cool looking.
Oh my
But like,
God.
I can't justify $580.
No, you can go
That's-
just on a random fucking
Fuck,
Wednesday.
man, I could go. That's even on a random Wednesday. They upped the prices now.
I know. I mean, like in a different fucking month. That's not even like
No.
Valentine's Day.
That's just the price of them now.
That's just the price.
Yes.
Oh, girl, we're living in a different life now.
I'm like, well, I'll never go there again. I can't afford
We're
it.
poor.
Stupid.
poor. Mama.
I just
We're poor.
help.
We ain't going nowhere, girl. We need to get money.
I mean,
like and subscribe,
yeah,
please.
please. I know we don't want to talk about politics, but
Lay it on me.
I saw this video of these guys who are like exposing Canada taxpayer bullshit for what they really do. And apparently in 2023 alone, Canadians paid $455 billion in taxes. Did you know that? For what though? For Pothole City? What the fuck are they doing? Because I don't see any changes or any positives that have happened other than Rogers Stadium, which let me tell you, I feel like we could have held out for Rexall a little longer.
Listen,
Rexall's just sitting there.
No, they're to destruct it.
They did?
They are to do it.
Rogers has been there for how long?
Rogers?
Yeah.
Retire Mr. Rogers, okay?
No, it's like
Mr. Rogers has worked very, very... I went to Jonas Brothers in Mr. Roger.
No, Rogers is great, but like, why is the Rexall just sitting there not being used?
But that's what I'm saying. That
Use it for even just a smaller venue then. Like,
I
it's
agree.
just sitting there.
They should have done something with it, but they're destroying it.
I know they are. They've been destroying it for how long though? It's been years and nothing's done anything.
They were it was just shut down for years,
the plan was to get rid of it though.
Yeah. And they are officially doing that this year, I think.
I'll believe when I say
that's where your tax dollars are going.
Yeah, perfect. Destroying a perfectly good building that we could just be having more concerts in that we could actually use to promote the city and get more.
Well,
tourists.
That's the thing is I think that they had a plan that they were going to like use it or something. I can't remember. I was listening to this weird thing. But since they left it for so long without maintenance, it's like now unsafe to even go inside of it.
Just sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
I'm sure. I mean, everything's bullshit. Let's be honest.
Fair.
I don't even trust anyone saying anything to me anymore. I either, accept that I'm gullible and fucking completely just be like, okay, I'm going to believe everything.
True.
Or I just don't believe it. And I'll just go with the ride.
Yeah, I get it.
There's nothing that we can do.
No, we're just women.
We're just silly little goosey women.
So stupid.
On a little podcast.
That's us.
My God.
Speaking of how awful men are.
And love.
And love. Because fuck love. No. My girlfriend went on this like horrendous first date the other day. And it just made me like really laugh. I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because it's not my story to tell. But essentially like she showed up to the date and the guy didn't look anything like his picture in his profile.
Classic catfish.
Yeah. And so I think she handled it with grace. Like if it was me, I would have been like, who the fuck are you? And like I would have been pretty blunt.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna call you out. Like I'm gonna call if I fucking you know how long it takes to become pretty? Okay? I don't just wake up like this. I have to put on makeup and I have to like wax and I gotta like make myself look good and smell nice.
Okay, but for the record, you are beautiful.
Thank you. But not like this beautiful.
Yes.
So women put time and effort, and you know what? Men don't. They fucking shower if you're lucky and show up. They don't do their hair half the time. They don't do anything. They don't put on nice fucking clothes. I've been on so many dates where the guys are just like so subpar and I'm just like, the standard's so off. It's so off. It's not even funny.
Pause. I think it's because you go after weird fucking men.
Okay, if we're gonna bring up that I like animals.
Oh, I didn't have to say it.
Thank
You
you.
did. Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Yes,
I said men. I specified human. Okay, we are all on the human boat and you went the animal route. So you brought the animals to Noah. Okay.
Aha.
Tee
Tee-hee.
hee. Ha ha.
But yes, no, like I don't think that it's just the men that I'm interested in. I mean, even in my time, I've gone out and been like, I'm going to try something completely new. I'm going to look for something that's completely different from what I'm looking for. And I feel like even the best of them just don't put in like a bunch of effort. Mind you, I will say I'm not interested in like the corporate type that dress in suits. You don't have to wear a suit and like all fancy. I'm talking about just basic fucking etiquette, okay?
Okay.
Brush your teeth. Fucking make sure there's not dirt on your face and talk about decent things. I'll tell you a story. I don't know if I've ever told you the story. Okay, I went on a date with, I don't even remember his name anymore. Okay, we're going to call him Army Man.
Army Man.
Okay?
We all have an Army Man.
So I had been talking to this army man, whatever, for like a couple of days. And if you know anything about me when I was dating, like I don't play the game of like texting for a long period of time. Like I'm meeting you quickly. Is there a connection? Yes or no? Move on if not, right?
In and out, back and forth.
I think one of the biggest problems that people do nowadays with dating is that they spend too much time in that like texting phase before they actually go face to face. And if you do that, I feel like you create like a person who's not real. And then that person's obviously going to be a letdown because
like you work it up in your brain.
You make them out to be like Prince Charming, and
right?
They're a fucking toad. So anyway, I met Mr. Army Man, and he wanted to just like go to a movie. It was like, I don't remember, a random Friday or something, whatever. We go to a movie. It was fine. Like it was a little awkward. First dates are. And then we were at the West Edmonton Mall, so we like walked around the mall after the movie because he's like, "Do you want to walk around for a bit?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure."
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice, right?
And like, don't get me wrong, he was an attractive person. He wasn't ugly. He looked like his profile picture. Like he was good.
Did he brush his teeth and do his hair?
Yes,
and shit?
He was a decent human. He looked okay, but his personality was lacking quite a bit. And it was so weird. So we're like walking around doing nothing, but he just wanted to keep walking around. He like pressured me to go into this fucking comic book store, which I'm like not opposed to, but kind of like a weird.
Wait. Please elaborate on pressured. Like, Rebecca, we need to go to this.
I was kind of like trying to like end the date because I was like, we've been walking around the mall for like an hour now after the movie, and I'm kind of like, okay, like I'm bored, and I have other things I could be doing. So it's kind of like, look at the time. I gotta go. And he's like, oh no, like, can we please go into this like comic book store? And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, let's go in this comic book store. Like, I don't see how this is helpful. I guess I'll just run your errands with you. And so
errands.
Like, we go into this
he's
comic
trying
book
to be
store.
like, you probably mentioned Pokemon. He's trying to like connect with you on it.
He literally just like fucked off once we got in the store, and he went and like looked at shit. So I was like, okay. So I went and looked at some stuff that seemed interesting to me. Anyway, he comes back, and he kept trying to like show me this like comic book, which like I'm fine with comic books. They're cool, but like certain things I'm not interested in, and in this particular one I just wasn't my vibe.
Was it like Superman or something?
No, I can't remember what it was. It was like a known
like an underground indie one.
100%.
Okay, cool.
Whatever. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, like awesome. And he was like, no, I want to buy this for you. And I was like,
for a gift?
like, I don't want
well, that was very sweet of him.
Yeah, I don't want it though. So I was like, oh, okay, that's so nice. Like, okay, sure, you really don't have to. And like, he just whatever. Fine. That's not the worst part. Okay.
Oh, God.
Then we leave, and then we go to HMV when it was still there, because the date just wouldn't end.
Like this CD and movie store, right?
Yeah. So we go over to HMV, and I'm like, oh God, I fucking need to get out of here. Anyway, we're like, you know how they used to have the setup where it's like the CDs, and they were like kind of a weird. It wasn't like a wall, but they had like a little shelf of them, kind of. You walk through the aisles.
Oh yeah, right.
Anyway, he like looks at me dead in the eyes at one point. And he goes, I just want to throw you into one of these. And I was like,
wait.
Yeah.
He tried to commit an act of violence on you?
Yes.
Like a fun way or a bad way?
I don't know. I could not read him. I could not read him.
It was probably a bad way.
It was weird. I was just like, what? And he was just like, yeah, I just want to toss you into one of these. And I was like,
honestly,
playfully,
vibe. I totally understand.
I was like, oh, please don't.
I always want to throw you in a box of CDs.
Thank you.
It's my favorite thing.
It was so uncomfortable. I was like,
Was he trying to be like sexual?
I don't know what he was
like,
trying to do.
I'd like to bend you over a CD rack and rail you.
It didn't feel that way. We hadn't done any of that. Like
I'm gonna throw you in a box and ship you so far away.
It made me feel kind of aggressive. It was weird. Anyway, luckily at that moment I had saw one of my work friends named Jack, who I worked with at the time, and I was like, oh my God, it's Jack. And like went over and was like, hi. And he was like, you good? I was like, fucking no, I'm not good.
You're just like doing this single?
Like, I literally walked away. I left Army Boy and I went over and I was like, help me. And then he was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, Rebecca, I need you to come with me. I don't know. He made up some silly excuse about us having to go to work early or something like that. And then I left.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, also, side note, before we got to HMV, Mr. Army Man decided to tell me how he has dabbled with meth.
We love a meth man.
Like,
we love
this is the first time I'm meeting you.
Listen, okay, he's just bringing it all out.
He was
being honest, actually. For most men, that's a positive. The meth man.
Oh, it was
meth man and Becky.
That was me. It was like so uncomfortable. I think that was probably the most I don't know, actually.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, for a first date, that was the worst one.
Yeah.
I've gotten myself into some other...
Did you, like, after the date, though, did you, like, hard stop it, or
Yes.
did you ghost him?
No, I, like, was like, hey, this just, like, isn't for me. I don't like ghosting. I don't think that it doesn't help. If you... It doesn't help. How does it help, right? Like, that person doesn't know even if you can correct their actions a little bit. Like, I'm not going to go in and be mean, but I think it's helpful to just be like, this just wasn't for me, and I'm not feeling it. It feels better. Closure.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's really strong, independent, and very wise of you.
Yeah. That was,
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what time, like, I felt, like, iffy about a guy. And the only thing that comes to mind is when me, you, and a couple of our friends went to the bar O2's, if you remember what I'm talking about.
I think I do. I think so, yeah.
And it is when the night itself was very fun.
Was this the night that I had to go back and pay the tab?
Yes. So to paint y'all a story, okay? So I was half dead. Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know how you lasted. You had strep.
I had strep for the first time ever. I go to hang out with Becky, and Becky is like, let's go out. We're going to go to O2's. We're going to party, whatever. I was like, Becky, I kind of feel like shit.
I told you shouldn't come.
Well, I was already there. I wasn't not going to not go, you know.
I was so worried that I was going to get fucking strep from you.
I didn't know that I had strep. I was like, I was just chilling. I was like, okay, this is, I just, you know, I must have said something too loud and my throat hurt. I don't know.
No.
But all of a sudden, Becky was doing her hair and makeup, and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And I was like...
I remember this. I looked in your mouth, and your tonsils were, like, touching.
They were literally so fucking touching.
Yeah.
And they hurt so bad. It was like I swallowed 7 suns.
Oh.
Like, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It was so painful. But then, whatever, we went to this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And we started
fucking night that was.
Shooting shots, and I felt better.
Yeah.
But I remember, actually, one note I remember is, I think it was you or someone else. Someone told me, like, oh, just drink tequila. It'll disinfect it and make it feel better.
Yeah. I mean, in thought process, alcohol has disinfectant qualities.
There you go.
So it can't hurt.
Couldn't hurt.
No.
And it didn't.
It
might have hurt someone else, though. Because this is when it goes in. Because we were having fun. We were playing shuffleboard, pool. We even played Jenga, which we have a video for, which we can insert here.
Here's this gorgeous video. Hilarious.
It was for audio listeners. It was me playing with a fucking 5-foot Jenga game, and me, Becky, and our friends, and we were just pulling out the sticks or whatever,
one by one.
And I was getting a little lit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it just came over me. Kung Fu Warrior.
Yep.
All of the training.
I can't believe you didn't knock that entire thing over.
I didn't. But what I did do was I just like went up on one foot, like a Karate Kid, and I just poked it right out, and it fucking
it flew out. Yeah.
And it stayed, and it was
so impressive. I was very surprised.
I was a champion.
Well, that was hilarious. And then you had some fun that night. You actually made some money.
I did. So when in doubt, when you get sexually harassed, ask for money and they'll give it to you.
That was so funny. I can't believe he actually paid you, but good for you for making him.
Oh, fucking course.
Oh,
so
man.
The story goes is this guy comes over, super blitz, super blaster, and Becky and I could not get away from it. Like, we would switch. We would go shuffleboard, pool, and the Jenga, and he would follow us around.
Like, get the hint.
Like,
you know?
he kept coming.
Yeah.
And he would be all up in my face.
Yeah.
He just always tried to make out with me.
Yeah.
And then he touched my boob.
Yeah.
And I looked him dead ass in the eye. I was like, now you have to pay me $20 fucking bucks. And he did.
He did.
And he did.
He did. But he was also a
$20.
fucking loser because he was like, he kept going around to like everyone like the entire night, like all the girls we were with, and was like, it's on me, and he was like putting it on a tab. And then at the end of the night, he couldn't pay his tab because he didn't have any money. So great. So
I know
thanks. I left. I was like, no, we're leaving. Like, the cab's fucking here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out. It's not my responsibility. You told me you were paying for our drinks. And
he was ordering it for us too.
Yeah, he was going up. Like, we weren't doing anything. And then couldn't pay for it. I left, and then someone made me come back inside and pay the fucking tab.
Yeah.
Because
she didn't want the waitress, rightfully so, to be stuck with the tab because this fucko didn't have money.
you know what? That's not my problem. That's not
yeah.
my problem. It was like $300. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a lot and fucking annoying. But I don't know.
That was a pretty shitty
I mean,
thing
at the
for a
end of
guy
the
to
day,
do.
he probably got a strep because he did end up fucking kissing me too.
He did, yeah.
He fucking like we were
You
all
should've
hanging out.
headbutted him.
I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I just
You were
gave
pretty
you strep.
inebriated. Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I mean, I hope it was bad.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only like weird off-brand guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
mean, honestly, O2's is I don't go there anymore because I get into bad situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Last time I went there, I made out with a guy with a face tattoo.
I mean that's kind of hot.
I don't know. He wouldn't leave me alone. Jessica thinks so. Actually, no. I got drunk, sure.
Yeah.
But I got like so drunk so quickly that I think I was drugged. And this is the thing. I mean, you've drank with me how many times? Like our whole life. We're normally together if we drink.
Right.
And it takes me a bit to get drunk.
Yeah,
like,
you're
even
not like a
since all my
lightweight.
life changes. Like maybe now it's a little harder because I don't drink alcohol like ever. So when I do drink, it hits me harder.
Right.
But back then, like I could handle a stiff drink. Anyway, and we went early in the day. Like it was like 8 o'clock, and me and Jess went to O2's, just the two of us.
Day drinking.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? I had a shitty work week. I want to lay off some steam. I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. I want to have some fun. And we went there, and I mean, maybe I threw back like 4 or 5 pickleback shots, not in a row, but like over an hour, which still isn't that much for me. And I was so drunk. I could barely stand. Like
Holy
I was so drunk, and like these guys started buying us drinks. And I like this guy tried to take me home so badly, and I was like, no. I kept saying no. I had to call one of my guy friends to come pick me up because I was like, I'm actually fucking scared. So he came and picked me and Jess up and drove us back to Jess's house. And it was only 10 o'clock. And then Mitch was actually over Trav's, and like I fell down the stairs. I was so drunk. I fell down the stairs, and I couldn't even
Becky.
remember because I woke up in the morning with black bruises all over my stomach, and I was like, what the fuck happened last night? And I fell down the stairs and didn't know.
So O2's is off limits for anyone who cares about themselves.
But they have shuffleboard, which is so sad.
I know.
Because no other place has shuffleboard.
And they have a claw machine that has like
dildos
penises inside
it
it.
has sex toys in it. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I got it. I
did?
got it the first time.
You what?
I put my dollar in, whatever. I
Stop.
did not get the penis. I got
Oh.
like a weird looking stuffed animal.
Oh yeah, okay. I
And
thought you got like,
named
the
it
vibrator.
Travis. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, I remember.
Ew.
Because that time we went, it was Travis's birthday. That's why.
That used to be like the watering hole for us. Like we always went to O2's for
Yeah.
like any event. I remember one time. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Oh Jesus Christ!
I don't know if you were there this time, but it was my birthday. You might have been too young. I don't remember. But I went there with like all of my friends. Not even. It wasn't my friends. It was my partner's friends that I went with. But he had a girl. His friend had a girlfriend who was like low key so sweet and like whatever. She was smoking weed, and I at that point in my life did not smoke a lot of weed.
Oh my god! I do remember this.
Yeah, and I smoked it, and then I became catatonic.
Yeah,
I couldn't talk.
that's right.
Sat in my car for 4 hours while
Becky,
everyone else was partying.
Everyone was in there, including mine. We were all drinking. We were all having fun, and Becky disappeared. And I didn't know. And at the point, I was like young, so like I followed you around like a puppy dog, but you were gone, and I was like sitting there. I was like,
yeah, I was
I'm
so
alone.
afraid. She sat in the car with me. I had like one hit of this fucking joint. I don't know what was in it, but I couldn't talk. And then I finally was able to talk, and then I couldn't stop talking. And I told her my whole life story from like kindergarten to then.
holy shit!
And she just sat there vibing it out like a fucking queen that she is. And then I finally went back into the bar like 4 hours later, not even joking, 4 hours, and I like hallucinated that someone was someone else that I fucking hated, and I like freaked out at that person.
What?
I was like, fuck you, you fucking asshole. It was like an ex of mine who like really hurt me, but it wasn't them. It was another person. It was actually my friend's friend, and I like went
That's
off on them.
so embarrassing.
Oh, it was so terrible. Yeah. That night I got so drunk after that I remember Travis drove us home, and like he had to stop to get gas, I opened up the door and I fell out and I fell straight on my face.
Oh my god.
And then when we got home, Travis had to like carry me inside the house because I could not walk.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Honestly, good. Fuck you, Travis. Because for anyone who doesn't know, again, recap. Travis is Rebecca's brother, my other cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so speaking of fucking Travis, okay, Travis has this thing where he'll go out and he'll get drunk and he'll call Becky and Becky will go pick him up, whatever.
Yes.
Becky was mad or something like that. She wouldn't answer the phone, so he called fucking me one day. And I was like, okay, big cousin, I will fucking help you because I am your little cousin and I have your back always.
Mm-hmm.
Never fucking again. Him and his fucking friend who was fucking blasted.
Yeah.
They fucking, okay, so I go pick them up, they get into my car, whatever, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Immediately I regretted it.
Yeah.
And
Immediately you always do.
and I look at my gas, it was empty.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I have to stop
Yeah.
and get gas with these two fuckers.
Oh.
So I pull over, okay, I start filling up my car. All of a sudden, a homeless person comes up.
Oh no.
Just to ask for money. It is fine. It's
yeah,
whatever.
No, it's not fine. We have two drunk people.
However,
with you. Yeah.
The friend in the back
Oh.
rolled down the window
No.
and started making he made a fart noise. He's like, "Did you just fucking fart?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up. We're going to get stabbed. We're going to get shanked. We're going to die." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up." And then Travis out there laughing his little fucking head off, not helping me at all. And he's trying to make a fight with this homeless person.
Travis?
No, his
The
friend. His friend. And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." I didn't even fill up my car.
No.
I undid it immediately. And I was like, "I'm sorry," and we blasted off because I was not gonna fuck around. So that was karma. I'm
that's
glad
so
he
funny.
carried you in for the house.
Oh, you know what? I'm different now, but before when I would get super drunk, I was like so mean to one specific individual. You
Yeah,
know who?
Yeah, I know.
And it was so mean because I'd be like so unwell the next day even, or I'd just be like so drunk and I would be like, "Oh, I don't feel good." And Travis was like, "Are you okay? Do you need water?" I'm like, "Yeah, I could use water." And then another person would be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Fuck off! Don't talk to me."
There was one time Becky got so fucking drunk and we're all in a taxi. We're in one of those taxi vans.
Oh my god.
Becky was like, she's like, "I think I'm gonna throw up." And then this person.
That was the van. I did throw up.
You did. And this guy, the guy was trained to care for you. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Are you okay, Becky?" And Becky's like, "Shut the fuck up." And then he was like, he immediately regressed. And he's like, "Well, you know what? Fuck you." And then he starts singing. And then Rebecca's like, "I swear to fucking God, if your voice makes me want to throw up." And she started getting so fucking spicy to this guy. And like, he was, granted, at first he was being sweet. Afterwards, he was being just straight up annoying.
Yeah.
But I think Travis was with me too.
I think so too.
And we just sat there.
remember.
We were like, "Get us there, please." Becky's throwing up in the cab.
I threw my purse. The guy's like, "Please don't throw up in my cab," and I was like, "I can't."
It's okay. I got
I
a Louis
can't.
Vuitton purse to throw up in.
Oh, that was actually so fucking funny.
Holy shit! Not at the time.
Oh
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, drunken date stories. What you gonna do?
What
right?
you gonna
What
do?
you gonna fucking do?
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy fuck, that was funny. Yeah.
What about your first kiss, Rebecca? Did you have any weird first kisses?
Well, my first kiss ever
Well, I
was
guess ever.
was sweet. I think
Yeah.
it was in my friend's basement at a party. I was in grade 6.
Wow, starting young.
Yeah, he was younger than me.
Wow,
He was in
cougar.
grade 5.
Whoa.
I remember. I'll never forget. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
We were friends for a while, and then
That's sweet.
we drifted.
You didn't like date?
No.
It was just like a kiss?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't like him. I got dared.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like one of those bottle.
Kinda. Yeah. I think it was like 7 minutes in heaven or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you just kissed him.
Well, then we made out for a bit in the closet.
Wow.
Yeah.
In grade 6?
Yeah.
Damn, that's really young, actually.
Honestly, I feel like my entire age group, like my year or whatever, were very sexually progressed. Like I know kids that were having sex in grade 6.
What?
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Wasn't
fucking
me.
way.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know.
I don't like
Unfortunate.
that. Back up.
I know.
Let's get
Yuck.
out of this conversation.
But worst first kisses? That's a tough one. I actually don't know. I don't think I've had like the worst first kiss. I don't
There
think
wasn't like a kiss that left you like feeling like I should go home.
No.
I have one.
Do you?
I have one.
Oh, let me hear yours.
I have one. Let me collect myself because I feel bad. Okay, so
Wait. Is this mouth blower?
this is mouth blower.
Okay.
And by his nickname, I'm sure you can guess what happened.
I love this story.
So, well,
I was just telling Jarrell about this story today. I'll start you off. We were having a couple's date.
Sure, but I wasn't dating him.
No, we were introducing you to this fella.
Yeah, you were introducing me. You were like, oh, this
might work.
This
they
might be
work
good
out.
because he's nerdy and I'm nerdy. Whatever. Okay. So I go there. He's super nerdy. He's very kind, very sweet. This is why it like cringes me out
I
a
just
little
remembered
bit.
his last name.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh yeah.
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 Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah. We're not blasting it out.
Nope.
But so it makes it hard because he was so kind and so nice.
That's okay. It doesn't mean he's a bad person just because he's never kissed a human before.
Yeah, it was definitely obvious that he never kissed someone ever.
But he was like 30.
He was 30.
Yeah.
He was older than me.
That was a little
So
surprising.
Becky and this gentleman that she was with at the time goes outside to have a smoke and left us two alone for like...
I thought the kiss happened outside.
No.
The kiss happened outside at your car.
No,
when he was walking to your
sweetheart.
car.
Nope.
Stop. It happened in my house?
It happened in your house.
I didn't know this.
Because you guys went outside and left us alone for like 20 fucking minutes. And immediately I was like, I don't like this.
Oh no.
And so we're talking, we're having fun.
Okay.
And then he's you know, scooch on over and then he's like doing the old arm around my neck.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so
go ahead.
this physically pains me. Physically.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever, he's close. I just let it happen. I'm like, okay, I'm being open-minded.
Yeah.
I'm not liking it, but I'm seeing it where it's going.
Maybe it's gonna be the best kiss you've ever had.
So finally, we give like the kiss look where you're like both staring at each other, and you're like, I don't know if this is. I'm not gonna initiate it. Are you? And then he's like, in his eyes, he's like, I'm gonna do it, but I want to make sure you're okay with it. But it's
I need your consent.
It's all telepathic in the eyes, you know.
Oh no.
And then so like he starts coming in a little bit, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. It's just a fucking kiss, right? I proposition my lips for him, and all of a sudden, sucked.
What I blew.
What? And then he straight up, like, if I were to show you, it would be a kiss and full cheek wind. A windstorm entered my mouth. It was like, it was like a full gust into my mouth.
How did you react?
I was stunned. I was like, oh. I was like, I entered a new dimension. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
I thought this happened when he walked you to the car.
It happened again because you guys let him walk me to my car.
You didn't tell me that this happened.
How did I tell you? We were together with him.
Oh my
And
God.
I immediately was like, wow.
You could have asked me to go to the bathroom with you or something.
I was stunned. I was blown away, literally and physically.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, so then I was like thinking, oh, maybe he's prepping my mouth. And he walked me to my car and he did it again. I thought it maybe was just an honest mistake. Maybe he blew out because he was like too excited. So he's like, maybe, I don't know, but it happened again. So it was a for sure thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I should have asked him for 20 fucking bucks.
I mean, it was consensual.
It was consensual.
So that's yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's so rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, and to this day, I mean, he's still such a sweetheart, but
is he?
I'm so sorry.
Do you still talk to him?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I talked to him for a little while after, but I was like, I can't. I can't get past that.
No.
I can't.
That's I think probably a deal breaker.
Yeah. Just don't blow in my fucking mouth, okay? I like my own air, not yours. Not your recycled fucking hot air in my mouth. Thank you very much.
Man, I don't think I've ever had anything like that. I've had like some awkward sexual encounters.
Oh boy.
The worst one I can think of is like I hate myself.
I know when you're bringing it to light, it's like
I
itchy.
went on a date with this guy, whatever. Okay, it was actually a nice date. We went to like a really nice restaurant in Sherwood Park. It was good. And then he's like, "You want to come back to my place?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, like whatever." At this time, I was not looking for a serious thing. I was looking for like having fun or whatever. So I was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna like fucking, that'll be good."
Right.
All right. It's been a while. We like get to his place.
Oh no.
He lived with his parents, and I was like 28,
Oh.
and I was like I didn't know he lived with his parents until we like got into the house, and I was like, "Oh wow, you have like a really nice house."
Oh.
And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah," and then he didn't say anything, so I think he was trying to like play it off, and then he like brings me into this like weird little hallway, and then like, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why are you sleeping in a closet? Like, this is a small little room. Like, why aren't we? What?" And he was like, "My parents are upstairs," and I was like, and like at this point, I'm in this guy's fucking bedroom, and I'm like,
Wait, how old was he though?
he was same age.
So you weren't cougering it in?
No, he was same age as me.
Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, don't bring up. Just rent a hotel, man.
Like, yeah.
Like, it's okay to
or
live with
like
your
tell
parents,
me,
but...
like fucking prep me. Don't
Oh, yeah,
be
yeah.
like, we're going back to my place and it's your parents' house. Anyway,
Yeah.
I still slept with them.
Of course.
And
I mean, you went that far.
I had to like
might as well.
sneak out of there though, and it was very uncomfortable. I didn't get caught, thankfully.
Oh my lord.
But it was
Okay. I mean, I feel like that would be like a little bit of a blast to the past when you're young. You know, you're sneaking in, sneaking out of places.
I don't know. Not when you're 28. It felt really awkward. I wanted to kill myself. I was like, I hate myself that I just did this. But yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
and
an
safe
experience.
to say, I never ever saw him again.
Yeah. You know what? I have a lot of guys that I've never ever seen again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Good.
Like the three finger guy.
The three-finger guy was so nice, though. He painted me an Umbreon.
Every guy I've had encounters with are nice.
Yes,
That's why I have encounters with
he
them.
was a really sweet guy.
He was so fucking nice.
He was very nice.
He was very nice. He enjoyed anime.
Yeah.
And we were like just hanging out, chilling,
He was a
having
cool
a good
guy.
time.
I enjoyed his company.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he got the name Three Finger Guy.
Not because he had 3 fingers.
No.
No.
That he had something that was the size
Of 3 fingers.
of 3 fingers.
Yeah.
And in order to...
I don't think that's even the problem. The problem wasn't that he was not a large
fella.
Is how the situation went down.
I think it was weird because Becky connected with this guy on Tinder.
Yeah.
The dating app.
Yeah.
And then immediately after, because we were both on Tinder.
Yeah,
we were both
but I was
single at
like,
the
you know
time.
what? This isn't a vibe, but he might be a vibe for you because he
Yeah.
was so sweet and he like had
But
similar.
we both, that's the thing, is
Yeah.
we both connected with him
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Tinder at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, you're talking to him. And like, granted, Becky's type is not my type. So I didn't necessarily find him attractive, but he was very nice.
I didn't find him super attractive either, but I just felt like he was. I was trying to go out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I was trying like different things.
Just different things.
I was trying.
Yeah, and I don't know. So he was very nice, and awkward me. I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm worth trying different things out of my wheelhouse too,
Right?
right? I'm not one to judge
No.
ever, so I'm like, if he's nice, let's give it a go. And yeah, there we
I mean,
go.
he was still nice, but it was.
I just couldn't. I feel like you need to warn someone. I'm sorry,
Yes.
if you have a micro penis, just put it out there in the vibe before you guys have sex. You don't have to just insert it casually into a sentence.
Fair.
Just like, you know, when things are starting to get spicy, just like,
Hey, by the way,
my penis is the size of 3 fingers and you have to jerk me off with your thumb. That's literally what you need to warn people, because I was surprised and I was like, oh, this isn't really my vibe, but I know lots of people that would be their vibe and it's just not my vibe. So I mean,
like, what if you were a girl and like you had like 7 kids and it was a little.
and you were looking for an emotional connection.
Yeah.
I was looking for a raw connection. So
I guess, yeah, that's a pretty awkward one.
yeah.
I think we're blessed. I think we haven't had. Oh, that's not true. Sorry, I just remembered one of your stories. I don't think we need.
I think we're blessed.
I don't want to talk. I don't know if you want to talk about that one.
I don't know which one.
The side fucker.
You mean flippy floppy fucks? Literally, okay, again, I was single at the time. I was trying different things. That same weekend, by the way,
God.
can I say it was the exact same weekend? Friday was 3-finger guy. Saturday was floppy fish sex guy. And so
oh my god, that was one of my favorite
it was like a weekend from fucking hell. Like I was just trying my best, you know?
Yeah.
And so this other guy that we know personally, he's part of the friend group, part of your friend group, the old friend group.
Yeah.
So it was kind of distant to me, but I knew him. I was comfortable with him, whatever.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
And he was coming to me.
Still is nice. Yes, he was. He was on you. It was on my birthday.
It was at your birthday.
It was my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. August of 2021.
No.
I think so, actually.
It was COVID? No, I feel like it was like 2019. I don't know if I was.
Maybe it was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it was
Yeah.
2019. It was right before COVID.
Yeah.
So, Becky's birthday, we're all getting hammed up.
Yeah, we're at the rec room.
As we do. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Not anymore, but now, yeah.
Yeah, not anymore. And this guy was just following me around like a lost dog. Obviously,
All
again, being open.
Yeah.
Not a part of my liking, but again, don't judge.
Yeah, we're just down for a good time.
I think he had a drinking problem, right?
I mean, I feel like all of us did at that point.
No, but he had like a legitimate problem because he now like talks about his open sobriety.
Really?
Yeah, and he like 2 years ago he was counting down the years that he was sober. So I think he like had a legitimate problem.
Oh, I was unaware.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so this guy was super hammed up.
Yeah.
And we go back to his house, and I was thoroughly surprised. I would rather someone blow in my mouth all day long than ever try anything with him again, because the reason why he got his name Flippy Floppy Fuck Sex Guy was because he would. How do I?
He inserted himself between your legs, and that's as far as it got.
And then so I'm laying down on the bed, and you know how like you prop yourself up and you fuck. He laid on me.
Oh. Full
on just flat laid on me. Like no strength in his legs on the floor, just laid on me and just.
You know, this is actually so surprising though, because his previous partner and me got quite close, and she would just rave about their sex life and how amazing it was.
2 things. One, she either lied, or 2, maybe he was just so fucked up that he didn't know what was up from down. And then the one thing that pissed me off is after he started telling everyone I was bad at sex. I was like, dude, you just fucked my fucking thigh. I didn't. That was not on me.
Like 100%. I remember hearing that he went to like our group of friends and was like, yeah, I slept with May and she was bad in bed. And I was like, I don't think you actually slept with May.
I think you slept, closed your eyes and slept there, because you literally laid on top of me.
Oh my god. Fuck, I can't.
Anyways, I'm done. That's my closet. All of the bones are out. Backing up.
Oh my god.
So
that's so funny. I feel like I don't have any funny sex stories about the sex being bad.
Oh, count your fucking blessings, okay? The amount of times that I've encountered that and bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would rather just some guy just think he's doing good and just fucking pump rather than fucking lay on me or blow in my mouth. God damn.
Oh, well, it's better now.
It's better now.
Thank God.
It's better now.
Thank God.
God damn.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh god.
Wow.
Anyways, let's get off completely.
Okay, I have a different complete topic.
Good.
For you.
Wipe clean. Wipe.
I gotta show you something.
Perfect.
I was on the TikTok today.
Oh, okay.
And I came across this animal and I didn't think it was real because I'd never seen an animal like this before in my whole life.
Rebecca, I thought we were going to change the topic.
Shut up. And it's called a spring hare.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of a spring hare?
I have not.
Okay, so it looks like a mix between a squirrel, a rabbit, and a kangaroo.
What?
And it's real. It's a real thing. First of all, look at that.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Look at it.
Oh, that's not a nice photo.
No, it's not. It looks dead. Don't look at that photo.
Don't look at that photo.
I don't know if people hunt them, but they're so cute.
Oh my God, that's real, hey?
It looks like a fucking Pokemon. Like, come on.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
I know.
Wait, isn't that like the deer mouse that shit's like super toxic?
I don't think so. It's called a spring hare.
Are we sure it's not the same thing?
I don't know what a deer mouse. Hold on, let me Google that.
Deer mouse are like, their poop is super toxic. And I think they're different.
Not the same.
They're different.
Yeah. Deer mice are very cute though.
They have like kangaroo feet. That's all I know.
They're very cute.
Oh,
they're so cute.
Look at his little big ears.
Oh my God.
OMG.
That's nice.
That is nice.
I'll take a picture of that so I can send it to you.
Yes, please take all the photos.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, just so you.
Yeah, that's a good palate cleanser before we end this.
Isn't that so cute though?
Yeah.
I just love it. I feel like there's not enough animals out there that are recognized that they're Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
I just don't know about them, and I'd like to know about them.
You know what? Maybe we should do like an animal segment where like once a month we bring in like a random animal that we
I
find.
don't think we can bring in.
Not like
animals.
physically, like a.
I would love that.
Like,
oh my God.
Just like bugs, insects, or like animals or marsupials. What's a marsupial? Is that human?
No, but that is an animal.
Is it? Okay, good.
Kangaroo.
What's humans again?
Homo sapiens.
Oh yeah, right. Homo sapiens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember your kids are like, "Are you a Homo sapien?" And you're like, "No," and they're like, "Yeah, you're an alien," and you're like, "Oh my God."
And then you say yes, they're like, "Hey, you like fucking the same sex." It's like, what's wrong with that?
Okay, I never got that far. Holy.
Okay, but some people were in grade fucking 6 apparently.
They were having their way.
God damn.
I know. Anyway.
Anyways, let's end before
for today. It got away from us. It got real rated R.
Yeah. Don't show your kids, but I mean, if you made it to this point, they've already seen it.
Yeah.
So, R.I.P. Trigger warning.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Trigger warned.
What?
It was kind of risky. Some of the stories I was telling.
Yeah. Well,
Too
whatever.
late. TW.
Yeah.
Yikes! I'm sorry. Yikes.
All right. Well, this was fun.
Oh, as always.
Yeah.
Oh, you can follow the podcast at Leftover Laughs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Where can they find you, Becca Boo?
On Instagram at BCGBoo.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you can follow me everywhere at MeleeR. And yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We love you. We appreciate you.
It was fun today.
And adios.
Bye.